Hey, morning team. I just want to have a bit of a chat this morning about processing change. And this COVID-19 virus has certainly thrown some change on us. And what I've noticed about change in people's lives is that when they process change well, they can get a clear head and take action and feel good and go on and be productive. When they don't process change well, it can be really quite paralyzing. And that's affects your business, it affects your family life. So I want to share a few tools this morning to help you process that change really well and to come out on top. So, one of the ways I want to communicate that this morning is that just understanding that life as we know it is a little bit different now. And so, we will have experienced a sense of loss from the old routine, from the way things were. And I'm just going to talk through that journey when we experience loss and how it affects us emotionally and what we can do about it. So, the first thing is we have that loss, and naturally, at the stages of grief, we'll begin to bargain about it. So we might think, if we do things differently, it's going to work. Maybe if this happened, or kind of our heads start to try and fix it. So it's kind of our brains are naturally trying to fix it, which is all very good. And the next thing that happens is when you're struggling to fix it, you kind of think, okay, it is actually happening. I have been denying it and trying to fix it in my head, but actually it is going to be a bit of an issue. And then we might look at who can I blame for this? And we might think, it's the government's fault, or the Chinese, or the people who aren't complying with the lockdown, or whoever. We just want people to blame, and it's very natural and not necessarily productive, but it's just a part of our journey. Just recognizing, hey, I might start to blame people irrationally even. Next thing that happens is we realize it's not working for us, and our bodies and brain help us by giving us a burst of energy in the form of anger. And again, that can be used productively, that can be unproductive, so you need to manage that wisely. But just recognizing you're going to have a burst of anger that is going to help you with energy. And the next thing is, once you've been angry and you kind of process that and you're kind of still not working, then you begin to really go, stink, this isn't working. And you might get feelings of depression. And what we mean by that is just feeling quite trapped in the situation and just going, kind of feeling down and stuck and not knowing how to move forward. And that's kind of feeling a bit stink about that, not having much hope. And once we've been through depression, we kind of look around and go, well, this is the new way it is now. And so we come over here to acceptance. And that's where we go, the way things were aren't the way that things are now. And so we need to move on. Acceptance. And from there, we think we really need to rebuild. So looking at considering the circumstances and what they are now, what do I want to do? How do I want to live my life to experience my best life? So those are the main stages of processing change or loss or grief. And just so action points from that, I guess one is recognize that you are likely to go through those stages and most likely have been through those stages already and different versions of them. And the other thing to consider is that we might think, we've gone through that and we're finished, but it's actually a bit of a process because you'll come back and you go through different feelings and you might go up and down that process there. And that's fine, that's just part of your journey. Things that you can do to help process that, one is to have good friends who will listen to you and talk that out. One is just to get through this stuff, to move from this depression and I don't know what to do, into rebuild and begin to make an action plan. And when you have a plan on what you're going to do forward, then you can get excited about it. You can make things happen. When you don't have a plan, then you just got that paralyzing feeling of not knowing what to do, the uncertainty. So, have a chat to us. I'd love to talk through how to have a plan, make a plan with you, talk through your current situation. That'd be cool. Look forward to hearing from you. See ya.